I'm Rhiannon and welcome to my first ever YouTube video about personal finance. And this month I will be sharing our monthly expenses, June 2018, and stuffing our cash envelopes for the month. I am a freelance musician and my husband is a Padre, a priest, some people would call him a vicar in the British Army, and we are expecting our first baby in 3 months. We are moving house in 1 month. My husband is leaving the military completely in November, and then we need to find some kind of parish to live in or be homeless. So we are trying to save as much as possible because I don't get maternity leave, and what I do get from the government is very small, so I'm in charge of providing my own maternity leave, which I am going to do. We are trying to save for a house and trying to save as much as possible so that we can do that before Christmas, or at least have the funds in place before Christmas. And thirdly, just trying to save as much possible and live on less, because my husband's salary will be almost half of what it is now when we leave the army. So I'm going to do a rundown now of our expenses for the month, and I'm going to stuff our cash envelopes. And let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like. So here's our budget for June 2018. Here we have income number one, £2,571.21. Income number two, which is mine, is 0, as I'm waiting for some invoices to be paid. At the end of this month, I'm hoping for a really hefty paycheck, so that's very exciting. Extra income currently stands at 0. I'm hoping to sell lots of things on eBay this month, and any money that I make from selling things on eBay or on Facebook or Gumtree or anything like that, I'm going to put towards a little fundraising concert I'm hosting for my piano students. And I will be buying drinks and snacks for that, and any money that is left over will go to the charity Music for All, which you should look up because they're excellent. So that's our total income. We are going to put £200 each straight into our Help to Buy ISAs. We are all about buying a house at the moment. Well, when I say a house, a very, very small flat, a studio flat, that's what we want to buy. We're going to put £100 into our emergency fund, as we've had to dip into that last month because we had some unexpected car maintenance that was a bit over what we had in our sinking fund for that, or as I like to call it, a floating fund, because you don't sink, you swim. Long-term savings, that's another £141.03 we're going to put into our ISA, but not into the Help to Buy, just a normal ISA. Retirement, we've got £53.78, which goes out to a private pension. I currently do not have a pension because we're still trying to work towards buying a house, which we see as our pension. But my husband, because he's in the military, he's got a really good pension plan, so he's just got a small private pension that he's been building up over the years. Now, giving, normally we try and give quite generously to charity, but in light of the recent scandals, we decided to curb some of our charitable giving because they're spending it all on coke and hookers, frankly. So we have got £4.34 going to the RSPCA. Now, I'm not a massive animal charity person, I've got to say, because I think they get so much money already, and I sort of would prefer to support things that aren't the RSPCA. Anyway, we had a very nice man and came round when it was snowing, and my husband let him in, and he just said that he was really nice to our dog, so ended up signing for £4.34 a month. So just one of those things, I haven't got round to cancelling it, it's probably going to stay there for the next few months. And I sponsor a child through Plan, which is £15 a month, and that's a non-negotiable for me. That's really important because I've got a relationship with her and we write to each other. Now, home, we're really lucky that we don't have any rent to pay. I say we don't have any rent to pay, it comes out at source because my husband is in the British Army. So that comes out at source. So I think that means it's not taxed, but I don't guarantee me on that. I'm not quite sure, I'd have to look at his payslip. So mortgage, rent, second mortgage, nothing. Taxes, nothing, because it all comes out up here for our council tax. Our home insurance is due this month. We think it'll be about £45. It's a bit more than last year. We're also moving house next month, so hopefully that'll cover our contents insurance. Maintenance, repairs, nothing. Utilities this month are going to be slightly terrifying. because I haven't updated the meter readings. So we are paying £250 for our electricity and gas. This is normally £74 a month, but because I didn't give them the meter readings and it's been a very cold winter, 250 quid. Water and sewer, our water bill comes out at source. We don't pay for rubbish in the UK. That comes out, well, we do. That comes out of our council tax, which is paid for up there. Telephone and internet is £40. £7.49 on Netflix. Then my husband's phone is £17 a month, and mine is, I'm on gift so I can change it monthly, but I'm paying £20 this month because I'm travelling a lot and I like to hook up my iPad to my phone to use the internet. Transport, £100 on diesel this month. We have a diesel car because we thought that was more environmentally friendly. Whoops. We will be getting rid of it at some point and getting something more environmentally friendly. But the car's full at the moment, so we don't need anything else in the car. And we're not travelling that much this month. And if we are, we're travelling for work, so that will pay for that. Breakdown insurance, we need to pay £30 for that this month. I found a cashback deal on that as well, but I just waited till the paycheck to come in, so we'll be paying for that this month. Auto maintenance, last month we had to pay £600 on repairs, and we had to pay just about £600 in insurance and however much the MOT was, it's £40 or something. So we're hedging our bets with this, having just had new brake pads and some new tyres fitted on our car, which is only 3 years old. So hedging our bets on that one, but I'm sure it'll be fine just for this month. And I have got £220 going towards my train tickets this month. I figured out a cheaper way of buying them for my commutes, and that goes into Rhiannon's work account, RWA. Medical insurance, hurrah for the NHS. We do not pay for medical insurance. Well, we do, we pay for it through our taxes, in which I am a hearty believer. But thank God for the NHS, we don't need to have medical insurance in this country yet. Prescriptions, I am currently pregnant, so I don't pay for my prescriptions, and neither of my husband or I have any health issues, touch wood, so far, so we don't get any regular prescriptions. And yeah, not an issue. Disability insurance doesn't apply. Not even sure what that is. I think that's American. Life insurance currently 0 because my husband's insured through the military. When the baby comes and when he leaves the military, this will go up. And I'm a bit terrified at how much it's going to go up. So leave me a message in the comments and tell me all about the lovely things that, oh, look at that. Leave me a message in the comments about all the health insurance stuff. So here we have our food, which is a bit controversial this month. I'm quite excited. We're having a £50 challenge to feed both of us all of our meals for £50. We'll see. I'll do an extra video on that. Dining out, we've got an extra £50. We're travelling a fair bit for work, so that's just in case. And in case we want to go to the pub for a drink, that's sort of our date night money as well. We're not going to the cinema this month. We will be trying to get through the Star Wars films, and we downloaded the first season of A Handmaid's Tale last month, so we're getting through that. Theatre, not planning to go to the theatre this month. We're a bit too busy. Holiday, woo! We are planning to go to Santiago this Christmas to go and see my husband's best friend and his wife and their 2, soon to become 3 children, and it should be really lovely, so we're trying to plough as much money into that as possible, as that's a real priority for us. Books and subscriptions, my husband has a subscription to the Times newspaper, which he gets little vouchers for, and also for the Church Times, because he's trying to come out of the army at the moment and we'll be going into a parish. Hobbies, no pounds. I'm doing a lot of knitting at the moment for the baby, but I've got enough wool to keep going. Household and personal, nothing on clothes this month, nothing on beauty and barbershop. £49.35 on my gym membership, which we will be leaving soon, so I won't be paying that anymore because I've not been using it since being pregnant because I'm too tired. Nothing on dry cleaning, nothing on household items, no furniture, no allowances. £41 on pet insurance for my beautiful greyhound. Legal, nothing, I hope. No accounting this month. Kennels, when we're away, both away for work, and the people we normally leave the dog with, the lady's having a little operation, so it's just best to put him in kennels this month. Weddings. Now this seems kind of a crazy amount, but we have so many weddings coming up later this year, around Christmas time, and we really want to be able to be there and get to the hen parties and the stag parties and support our friends and buy them presents and have nice outfits and expensive. So £200 into our sinking fund for weddings. Christmas, nothing, because we're a bit ahead in Christmas. It's June now and we've got £500 in our Christmas pot, and we're hoping to be going to Chile for Christmas anyway, so we don't really need presents or to have that much food, but we do always end up doing lots of parish Christmas parties which cost us a lot of money, and it doesn't come out of the parish fund. Dog food, we are totally stocked up for the month in a brand new freezer I bought from a neighbour. Cleaning, now this is a little bit shameful considering we're trying to save money, but hear me out. We're both finding it really stressful keeping the house in order. I'm working 7 days a week, my husband works 7 days a week. We're not prioritising cleaning our house at the moment, but it being in a mess is a bit stressful. So a nice lady is coming 3 times next month to clean our house. Brutus needs a rail card, so that's £18. He's having £200 on his Monzo card for personal spending because he's doing a lot of travel, and whilst a lot of that money will be reimbursed by his work, it's best to just have it there. And I have £60 for my personal spending because I want to buy a moisturiser, and I might buy my lunch at work a few times if I'm feeling lazy. So that is our monthly budget for the month of June 2018. Here we've got our envelope stuffing and my little lever file. No, what's that called? An accordion file. So I've got £50 in there and some club card vouchers and Sainsbury's vouchers. More than likely I'll be going to Lidl, but you know, you just never know. I've not quite done my menus yet. Cleaning, we've got £75. Petrol, £100 in there. Eating out, we've got £50. And fun, currently nothing. But our eating out money is sort of our fun money. But we're just going to have fun being in the house and being together and getting ready to move this year. I know lots of people like to save up their points at supermarkets and not use their coupons so they can trade them in for Pizza Express vouchers and, I don't know, hot air balloon rides. That's awesome, and that's awesome for them, but I just haven't quite reached the point in my life where I'm that organised. I think this is pretty organised and I'm pretty proud of this. But yes, not quite there yet. Maybe in the future. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you do and how you maximise the potential on your points. As we are moving house at the end of this month, I've decided that we're going to try and live off £50 for the month for all of our food, apart from a small budget for eating out because we both travel a lot for work and sometimes it's not possible to take a packed lunch on a plane with you. Sometimes it's not. There are frugal people that say it is. Sometimes in my life, with my personality, it's not possible. But we're going to try and live off £50 using the ingredients of our cupboards and adding a few fresh foods. I'm not quite ready to live off total rubbish because I am pregnant and I want to nourish and sustain the life that is within me. I'm also vegetarian, so that keeps costs down. My husband's not, but seeing as I do all the shopping, he pretty much eats what I buy. That's not to say that he doesn't do most of the housework, because he does most of the housework, but I do most of the shopping. You've got to find what you're best at, right?